Well, hello, fellow Kansas Democrats. Gina Repass here, proud chair of the Kansas Democratic Party. And before I say anything else, let me thank all of our veterans and active duty members of our military. Thank you for your service and our freedoms. Well, welcome to our weekly chair chat. For those of you joining us for the first time, let me explain what this is. This replaces a written weekly newsletter and allows me to come right to Democrats. I borrowed this from FDR's Fireside Chats. Now, these are pre-recorded, so if there's something you want me to talk about, please email us at info@kansasdems.org. That's info@kansasdems.org. Or if it's something more pressing, please give our offices a call. We try to return every call by the end of the day, but please give us 24 hours. All right, well, let's jump right in. Normally, I try to start with good news or sometimes not so good national news and end on great news because we all need to end on hope. Well, unfortunately, we have to start with not so good news. Donald Trump, the President of the United States, debased himself at the State of the Union this past Tuesday. He rambled for 2 hours, spewing hate and division and lies to the American people. That is all I'm going to say about that because everything he did was expected. But then we have to go to more bad news. Because of the Kansas legislature, who felt like it was more important to attack 0.057% of our population, we now have bills that are telling our trans friends and neighbors that they have to turn in their driver's licenses and bring in their identification, their birth certificates, and change their gender markers. They're also telling them that those valid licenses will be invalidated immediately at the end of this month. Here's what I will say about that. We stand in complete solidarity with our trans community, with the LGBTQ+ community, and all marginalized groups. And I'm very disappointed that Republicans would waste tax dollars and time beating up and bullying the most marginal, small percentage of people in the state of Kansas, instead of doing the work to fully fund education and special education, keeping public dollars for public schools. I could go on and on and on. But there's a silver lining in every dark cloud, and that is you. I have seen the best in Kansas standing up for their trans neighbors and offering to give rides to the DMV and even offering to pay the fees. So thank you all for showing the best of ourselves. At least some of us have been. Well, in other bad news, we woke up today to figure out that Donald Trump has started a war with Iran. I want to say, as the state party, we don't have any more information than any of the rest of you. We wait for direction from the DNC, and I know they are working with the congressional members and the Senate and the House. Please watch trusted news sources. That's going to give you the best information. I don't have anything else to offer other than we need to pray for peace and work for change. But if we find out information, we will share it with you. Well, that was a lot of bad news for 1 week. But then we woke up this morning and a lot of you heard, as I did, that there may be another candidate running for U.S. Senate, possibly as an independent. The only thing I'm going to address here is this. The Kansas State Democratic Party supports Democratic candidates, and we will throw our full weight behind our Democratic nominees when we get to November. I, as the state chair, stand by that, and so does the party. That's all I'm going to say about that. Now let's talk about what I actually really wanted to talk about this week, which is great news. Washington Days is just around the corner. By the time you watch this, it's just going to be 4 days away. We're so excited. This is one convention a year, 3 days for Democrats to get together. We'll have trainings. We're going to have fellowship. Our speakers are people who know how to win statewide in red states, and our governor, Laura Kelly, is our keynote speaker at her final Washington Days and our VIP guest. Then Friday night, come and fellowship with the unions at our hospitality night, stay and dance the night away at our African American caucus. Saturday night, we're bringing in the first ever chairs reception for our Blue Kansas Club members. It's free. Please come and join us. And in the meantime, we've got trainings on communications and veterans outreach and rural outreach and union outreach and a vote builder training. We have the business to do of our state committee and our executive committee, and all of our caucuses and congressional districts are meeting. And our finale for the weekend on Sunday is forums with all of our Democratic candidates. I am so excited. Now, all of our sponsorships are sold out, but there are still a few tickets left if you'd like to join us at our luncheon or dinner, our dinner banquet. We also will be giving away our annual awards at lunch. So join me in being hopeful, and there's an energy and a movement I haven't seen since 2008. Democrats are mobilized and energized. We want hope and change, and it is on the horizon. So let's end the way we always do. May God bless America. May God bless the great state of Kansas. May God bless you all.